Welcome to Gran Canaria, a beautiful island in the Canary Islands of Spain. In this video I take you along on preparing and setting out for a hike across this island on the GR131. My name is Susanne. I live nomadically by sail, van and by foot, together with my dog Wingo and my partner Jonatan. This winter, the Canary Islands are the main base camp. The GR131, it's a long-distance hiking trail that crosses 7 of the Canary Islands. We already hiked across Tenerife and Fuerteventura on this trail, which I can both highly recommend. It's very diverse, it's scenic and a trail that is nice to hike in winter. The full GR131 is about 560 kilometers long. It connects the island from Lanzarote all the way to El Hierro. Now, let's explore Gran Canaria, an island I've sailed in and out many times but never hiked across. This morning we woke up by the rain ticking on our camper van and we're debating, should we go on the hike or maybe tomorrow? We're just gonna get ready, pack the backpacks and hope for the best. We have under one bench in the camper van, we have all the gear together, so packing the bag is easy. It's some of the things you have to invest in once, but once you have it, you will actually go out there way more often and use it. And someone is getting excited here. Wingo knows what we're up to. It always comes with a little bit of thought and thinking and preparation. And a big part of the excitement for me is getting some snackies together and some food and some healthy herbs and teas, which brings so much pleasure on the trail. So let's see what we have in storage, and I will bring you along as I pack our superpowers for this trail. I prepare some breakfast, overnight oats with some nuts and seeds and some sea salt. Here I put some hemp seeds and some cinnamon, of course. It's a little bit cold and cinnamon is very heating. Some dates, some ghee. And that's pretty much it, in a simple jar so it's light. Shake it a little bit and tonight we just add some water and we have delicious breakfast. I always bring some herbs on trail, nutritional powerhouses and delicious. Here we have oregano, some thyme. I sprinkle in some sea salt, lots of minerals in there. Very important as we sweat a lot. I make chai tea for the tea parties in the tent, especially when it's cold. It's very warming and it helps to keep the digestion healthy. I have some sage also to make tea. I bring some nuts for the snackies and the protein. I still have this bag, so I just bring it in that. Let's see what we have for dinner. I have some veggies here. It brings a lot of flavor. So I bring that, add some sea salt. I have some seaweed left, dried. I have some paprika powder from Spain and couscous. Finally gonna get rid of that jar of couscous in my cupboard here. Perfect for on trail. We shake it and dinner is ready. Let's add some more seeds to make it even more exciting. And we bring dates as snacks. They are so nutritious and delicious. A little bit heavy too. And that's what I have in storage. We will pass by the supermarket before we head out into the wild. Of course, I pack some food for Wingo as well. He gets dry nibbles plus some supplements for his joints. And then let's see what the trail provides. And it's raining again.
What? It's raining again?
It's raining again.
No.
What are we doing? I guess we just pack the sunglasses and hope for the best. We're just gonna go for it. We are not on a particular time schedule. We are staying the full winter in the Canaries with the camper van. But looking at the forecast, we dare to risk it. It's so easy to stay in the comfort zone, warm inside and postpone. But it's more important to take momentum and just leave. So here we are at the start of the GR131 in Gran Canaria in Agaete. Treasure hunting for the first red and white stripe marker. There it is. Now it feels a little bit like we're on trail. We make a quick stop in the supermarket to get some more delicious superpowers to bring. We're getting some ravioli, some pasta, bread, soup and greens. And yes, Wingo, we are going into the wild now. We are hiking from Agaete in the northwest of the island to the south, Maspalomas. It's about 75 kilometers. There are some different variations of the trail as well. It has been rerouted over the years. There's also a trail that goes to the airport, but we choose to go south.
Wow, it's a rainbow.
It's such an exciting feeling to leave civilization and hike into the unknown, no matter the weather. The beginning of this trail is uphill, uphill and uphill. I love it, it makes me feel warm and the views are getting more spectacular around every corner. We are hiking towards Parque Natural de Tamadaba, which is one of the wildest and most beautiful areas on Gran Canaria. And it also has a designated camping area.
That's where we sailed in, huh?
I arrived to the Canary Islands with the ferry from mainland Spain, together with my dog, and we brought my house on wheels. Jonatan, he sailed in with ocean nomads from Morocco and all those dates I'm now carrying on my back. Oh, you look so adorable right now. You too. The weather is not as bad as I thought it would be. We had a couple of rain showers and it's windy, but also these clouds and the sun setting makes the scenery so spectacular.
Getting there. Hi. Hurry. Or what is it?
Look at this. Wow. We're on our way. Sometimes it's really just about leaving, keeping things simple and feeling a little wilder again. Just setting out with the basics and some snackies and tea. I'm already feeling superpowered. If you're curious what I bring in my backpack, I made a full video about that. I will link to it in the description. Let's see how we sleep tonight, and I'm super curious what tomorrow will bring. All this rain is already creating waterfalls everywhere.
Very cozy.
As it's super windy and the sun is setting, we have pitched the tent in no time. There was no time to film it. This tent is the best. It's the Big Agnes Copper Spur. And we have already lived so many adventures in it. It's spacious, it fits 2 people and the dog. It has 2 entrances. It's very light and it holds in rough weather like this.
Kofi, you have something here on your nose. Your whole the whole garden. Sweetheart.
So what do we do now? Now we're in the tent.
We're gonna make dinner.
How cozy, right? The sun set, we just go inside the tent and make a simple warm meal. And then we go to bed. This is living in rhythm with nature.
And I bought extra gas today. Yeah, but I didn't want to risk anything. Now these kind of things are worth gold, huh?
Yeah. I find it very courageous you dare to do this in the tent.
I did it every night. Every night in the PCT.
So what's for dinner?
This ricotta with spinaca. Smells like heaven.
Trail food is not always your favorite food, but more what you manage to find and carry. But after a bit of hiking, it will taste delicious anyways. What I learned in Ayurveda is that digestion is the foundation of energy, and that it's as important how you eat as what you eat. You can eat the healthiest meal, but if you eat stressed, rushed, or while walking, the body doesn't digest and absorb as well.
Dinner is...
But when you slow down, sit down, enjoy the view or the company, add some spices, the body digests and absorbs much better. Ah, you want some olive oil? Yes. Olive oil. You want some? Thanks for watching. This was just the first few kilometers of the GR131 in Gran Canaria. Come be blown away with us on the next days. Some spectacular scenery is ahead of us. Which questions do you have about the GR131? Drop them in the comments and subscribe to join us on the next days. So good to have a warm meal
Yeah.
after this long, busy day. And to find out how we slept this first wild night on trail.